Welcome back. I'm Indy RPM,
I'm the Curio Hunter.
and this is Unbox the Universe, where we unbox trading cards so you don't have to. Today's an extra special day. It's Easter week, and Curio's curated an excellent pickup here for us. You want to tell us a little more about it?
All right, so let me just move our ad out of the way. Today we've got the Beginner's Bible. You can collect all 10 stories. So I'm hopeful that like each pack has like a complete story in it, but we'll see. And I'm also very interested, especially for Little Miss Curio Hunter, you know, with these cards and stuff like that. So maybe this is something after we review it today that you may want to get for your family as well. So we'll go through it and we can see if that is something indeed that you find interesting, and we'll give you our impressions.
Yep.
So with that, we might as well get into it. And I don't know how old this set is.
I see 95.
All right, so it's a little old. But according to the back, well, Indy's starting to open his. You can collect all 50 trading cards from the Beginner Bible Action Series. Each pack contains 5 cards that vividly tells a Bible story. On the card backs, you'll find games, mazes, and puzzles. Plus, there's one pop-up card in every pack. Collect all 10 sets. So you got Adam and Eve, Noah, Abraham, Joseph, Moses, Samson, David, Daniel, Jonah, Mary, and Joseph.
Okay.
So there you go.
Yeah. Right out the bat, I get a Goliath of a card.
Oh, nicely done there.
Oh, wow, that is actually a really cool card.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
You want to go first?
Sure. So, I believe this is a standee card, or it appears to be, where you can fold it up and he stands up like a figure. And this is David, from David and Goliath.
All right.
1 Samuel 17.
Well, I will go with my stand-up card, and I've got Jonah. So, Jonah 1 through 4, which I believe is the entire book.
Yeah.
I think it's a short one of my favorites, actually.
Oh, I just realized this is a whole story on...
So is it the complete story?
Yeah,
Okay.
mine is, yeah. So if you don't mind, I think I'm going to change things up. I'm going to tell my story.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah,
sure.
So we both introduced our characters. Mine, again, is David from 1 Samuel chapter 17. David was a shepherd boy who played music for his sheep. On the back side of this card, there's a fun little puzzle. King Saul told David he was very brave and invited him to live at the palace. Word find. David trusted God, and God helped him defeat Goliath. This may be out of order. Which lamb is different? Can you tell? I believe it's that one.
Ruined the game for all.
You ruined it for everybody.
Or you could be wrong. Who knows?
How dare you? David had to fight a giant named Goliath. Everyone else was afraid of him. If I flip that over, it's like, how many words can you make out of the word Goliath? And then finally, he used his sling to protect the sheep.
You know, this reminds me of, you know, they have like those story time videos on YouTube and stuff where they read like children's stories and stuff. That kind of reminds me of this and stuff.
Yeah, these are fun.
We might now on my set, I had Jonah as the pop-up, but my story is not of Jonah.
Oh,
So mine is Daniel. So we have Daniel broke the law because he prayed to God. So Daniel was thrown into a den of lions.
poor Daniel.
All right. Then God protected Daniel from the lions. The king was happy Daniel was not harmed. Well, Indy, do you know which one's different? Don't tell me. Daniel was a wise ruler. You know, I too am going to question the order that these are in, but we'll just go with it for now.
Yep.
The other rulers were jealous of Daniel. They came up with a plan to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other rulers got the king to sign a new law saying no one can pray to anyone but the king. So,
There's your maze card.
but yeah,
Name your
I'm
phone's way
thinking the order's a little off there. But that's the gist of the story, and you can now see the cards that the kind of cards that you get. I'm pretty interested in this set. I think there's definitely I can think of some use cases for this.
I wonder if I can actually put these in order. Oh, heck yes. They got me a Moses. Joseph. I got a great one. What one did you get?
I
Daniel
got a
again?
repeat of Daniel, and as a matter of fact, I got Jonah, so I have the exact same pack
Oh!
that I had previously. So
Well, that's okay.
all right. So this one's up to you, Indy.
Okay, I want to try to, because it's Easter and this is a really great story.
Okay.
I want to try to get it correct. Okay.
I'm looking at the monitor, and our card close-up camera is not on the monitor.
Yeah, I switched it over while I was
Oh,
opening
okay.
my pack.
Okay.
Yep.
Buddy, I just.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I was showing everyone what I had in my hand
Thank you.
while I was getting it ready, just so they weren't staring at nothing.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, here you go. I'm just trying to monitor the monitor, and that's a new thing for me, and so.
so for my Easter story, my second one, I have the story of Joseph. Joseph's father loved him very much. He gave Joseph a beautiful coat. Some would even say a Technicolor coat. On the back, you get make his coat. Joseph's brothers were very jealous. They took his coat and sold him to travelers going to Egypt. Ooh, it's a maze. Joseph became a ruler in Egypt. He helped the people prepare for famine. Oh, can you find which one's different? Oh, okay. Joseph's brothers went to Egypt to find food. They did not recognize Joseph. This backside, another maze. However, Joseph recognized his brothers, and he forgave them. Coat of colors.
Nice.
Yep.
So for my last pack, I got a repeat of your David and Goliath story. However, I got Samson as my pop-up, so I'll show him in Judges 13 through 16.
Oh, snap!
So I'm done, people.
Okay.
Here we go.
Pop up.
We're going to censor another one
Yeah,
here.
Adam and Eve. Okay. Oh, this is not an Easter story, it is a Christmas story.
Okay.
Let me get it in order here real quick.
Sure. While you're doing that,
Yep. I'm going to switch it over real quick
all right.
so they can watch me shuffle these cards up. Oh, we don't have the end of the story, I don't think.
Well, you know, I noticed that in some of the other ones. It kind of cut off pretty abruptly, or maybe they
Yeah.
really abridged it.
I think I've got it.
All
Okay.
right.
This is Mary and Joseph. They were going to be married. God loved them very much. There's the back of the card. Oh, hold on. My apologies. Let me switch this up back again. There it is. This is Mary and Joseph. They were going to be married. God loved them very much. One night, an angel visited Mary. He told her that she would have God's son. Which stable is different? Angels brought good news to the shepherds. They said, God's son is born. Go see him. Wise men from the east followed a bright star to find the baby Jesus. Mary and Joseph went to Bethlehem. The inn was full, so they stayed in a stable. That night, Jesus was born. And that's it for my story of the birth of Jesus.
Well, all in all, I mean, that's all 6 packs. Unfortunately, I had so many duplicates that we really only saw 3 to 4 different ones. But in any case, I like this set.
Yeah.
It's not got the fancy, flashy, collectible things that we're used to, but that's not what these cards are designed for.
Correct.
You know, so I think for what they're for teaching children, I'm going to say, I think they would work pretty well.
Yeah.
And stuff. So I would say not bad. Now, I don't remember what these cost us, especially if they're from, say, 90-something, 1990, 95, somewhere in there. Might be a little hard to find, but in any case, if that's, maybe that's something that you want to get for your family, because I can definitely see a use case for these. So
I think when we were looking at this, that the beginner's Bible is like a brand of Bibles.
I believe so, yeah.
And they have, I want to say that my first Bible was the beginner's Bible.
Okay.
At least the first one that I can remember.
Right.
Making notes. Like, there was literally sections where you could make notes, where you could, it had extra little stories, and yeah, it was an interesting book for sure.
I'm just thinking it's interesting how you progress through things. You have like the beginner's Bible. It's usually illustrated. They've got these nice stories. Then a lot of times you go to like a study Bible, which gives you a little bit, or a commentary of some sort. It gives you a little more in depth, and then almost inevitably you end up with the large print Bible and stuff. And unfortunately that's
where you're at.
You know. And, but my wife and I appreciate that because we can both read it at the same time. So that works out nicely. So, well, that is it for the beginner's Bible.
Okay. What do we have coming up?
Right. Let me give you a little recap. So, next week we've got Peppa Pig.
Oh.
So that should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Then the following week, we've got our Blizzard Legacy Collection blaster box. So, let's see that.
We have someone in the chat talking to us.
Okay.
You want to shout them out?
Hey, Tripolic X. Thanks for joining us, actually.
Yeah.
I've been watching some of his videos here lately. He does a lot of videos like I do on my Curio Hunter channel.
Yeah.
Historical things, and super breaks, I believe. So I like what he's doing.
And I hope he's still watching, and I apologize. I just now realized our chat window wasn't up in our OBS system here, so I didn't catch it right away, and I apologize.
There you go.
Yep.
So next up is the Blizzard Legacy box. Then we've got our Star Wars box. Star Wars pre-sale, which we've done one of these before, and I can't believe it's taken us this long to get back around to a second one.
That felt like late last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. And so, but in order for our, I'm going to say, Star Wars Day, so we're gonna get that one in.
Yeah.
And then we've got some Lilo and Stitch coming up because there's a movie coming out.
Yep.
Lilo and Stitch 2. So we're gonna open up some Lilo and Stitch cards in honor of the upcoming movie. So
From Card Fun.
there you go. So who knows what we're going to get with some of these. The Blizzard Legacy Collection I'm particularly excited about because a lot of those games I played, high school and college and stuff. So really excited for that. What else do we want to talk about before we end things up?
Well, in case you were wondering, we don't have the website up here. I just now realized that. I apologize. But if you look at our logo, which is up here, it's spelled there, unboxtheuniverse.com. If you go there, we have merch for sale. We sell these batarangs that we also have available. Yeah, you can find it right there. At unboxtheuniverse.com. You can also, if you were interested in sending us something, you can find it there as well. The address to send us stuff to open online. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know of anything else we need to cover. Do you, Curio?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Again, another shout out to our live viewers tonight. Thanks for joining us. Ask us anything or whatever. We're pretty much we're kind of new to the I'm going to say audience interaction thing, but it's something we'd like to do more of.
Yes.
So otherwise, this video will be posted shortly, and also be on the lookout for our midweek mini.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of interesting things coming up. So with that, I will say we can catch you next time.
Okay. I've been Indy RPM.
I'm the Curio Hunter.
And this has been Unbox the Universe, where we unbox trading cards so you didn't have to. We thank you for watching.
Happy collecting.